Human skin gives off an array of gaseous substances, including carbon dioxide and lactic acid, both of which attract mosquitoes. However, neither of these two substances, whether alone or combined with one another, will attract mosquitoes as much as a bare human arm will, even in complete darkness, where a mosquito has no visual cues. Therefore, some other gaseous substance given off by human skin also attracts mosquitoes.
All right, so what is our conclusion?
I want to say, therefore, some other gaseous substance given off by human skin also attracts mosquitoes.
Yeah, and why are we saying that? What is our reasoning?
Because these human skin gives off these gaseous substances that attract mosquitoes, but for some reason, whether they're alone or combined or whatever, just a bare arm in the darkness will attract mosquitoes. So something
more than those two things, right?
Yeah, more than those two things, that's where I misread this.
Okay. So then we're saying like, hey, so there must be some other gaseous substance that also attracts mosquitoes other than those two things. All right. So go ahead. This is another necessary assumption question. So go ahead and start with A.
So we're looking for something that needs to be true for the conclusion to be true?
Yes.
Okay. Mosquitoes do not communicate with one another. That has nothing to do with it. So no.
Excellent. Even if mosquitoes do communicate with one another, that doesn't mean that there's not this other gaseous substance.
Well, yeah, and it doesn't mean that just because they can communicate means they'll be attracted to an arm. Mosquitoes are not attracted to humans by body heat. So I know that this is the right answer, but I don't know why it's the right answer, other than the fact it has the word not in it.
So what happens if mosquitoes are attracted to human body heat?
Then it's not a gas, it's human body heat.
Exactly. So that would destroy our conclusion.
Yeah.
Because it's giving us something else that could be like that. Why? So is it really that there's another gaseous substance coming off, or is it just that the mosquitoes like the heat coming off of our bodies? So that's why it's going to be B. But let's go.
It's a little tricky in my mind to like get into that mode of thinking. It's necessary assumptions like really require your brain to like switch. Like
yes, you have to like go back of like, what is this question asking me to do?
Yeah. Human skin gives off gaseous substances in greater amounts during the day than this is the one I chose.
Does it matter which one they give off when they give off greater amounts of gaseous substance?
I just thought, hey, if they give off gaseous substances,
there must be more during the day.
That the conclusion must be true. I don't know.
So what happens if the human skin does not give off gaseous substance more in the day than at night?
I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why it's wrong. Great. Good. All right. What about D?
Mosquitoes are no more successful in finding a bare human arm in darkness than in light. I mean, wouldn't that weaken it?
Are no more successful in finding a bare arm in darkness than in light. Well, what happens if they are more successful? Are no more successful in does it have to be true that they're not more successful in dark than in light? No, because like that is saying that are no more successful in finding a bare arm in darkness than in light. That doesn't destroy it, because maybe they can like actually see humans and they go to it, but that doesn't mean that we're not giving off a gaseous substance.
Okay.
And they're no more successful in darkness than in light. So maybe it just doesn't, like maybe their eye. So since they're no more successful in darkness than in light, maybe that just means that they're the same in darkness or light. You know, like it's like just because they're the same doesn't matter. I'm reading E, and that's why I'm laughing.
Human skin never gives off any gaseous substances that repel mosquitoes. I mean, it's not true, like, because they already tell you that they give off gaseous.
Does it matter that does it have to be true that we never give off a gaseous substance that repel mosquitoes?
No.
Must that be true? Is that needed? No, it's way too strong. And so that's why our answer is B.